Greetings, everyone. Here we're going to do a quick look at the plein air painting I did back in 1987, Northern California, Conn Dam, I believe that's Napa County. I was living, I was living in Napa County at the time. And 30 by 36 inches, it's a good size to be painting plein air, as you know. If you think about it, it's a good size. Uh, I've always been very proud of this painting and kind of recognize it as a great painting. I hate to be saying these things, but blowing my own horn, so to speak, but the proof is always in the pudding. And this has only proved more and more pleasurable to me as time goes on. I surrender very deeply to the process of plein air painting when I'm in it. And then I come back out and my left brain kind of takes over and analyzes and thinks about what I've done. I'm still you got to receive music, and that's what I do as an artist. I'm a musician, and color, the tonalities of color and the textures of brush is the language of the music, make up the sentences and paragraphs of that composition and all that, the rhythms of brush, the harmonies of color. And to appreciate that, you have to go beyond that discursive thinking. So that's why I can say objectively, over time, my experience of the music of this has deepened. And it's not, I'm really happy that I happen to be the one to do it, and I can feel the bliss of those moments even as I look at the painting. But that's kind of what I'm hoping you will feel too. I don't see why that's an impossibility. That's where this work was created from, and hopefully it carries those vibrations. It does for me. And I think I can share that with you. That's my purpose as an artist. Isn't that what a musician does? So let's look at it a little closer, and I'll talk a little bit about the psychological ramifications of the work. So here you can see the movement of brush, the movement of tonalities, very abstract, very real in its abstraction. You can see the movement, the loosely expressed self, medium, color, brush as one. The red browns that come down into this corner of the lake there at Conn Dam. The beautiful textures of the brush, describing the water in the moment. Now you can see the spontaneity and the speed. This is probably one sitting, as you plein air painters out there know. 30 by 36 inch in one sitting takes a certain amount of freedom to be able to do that. Letting go. The hillsides, the abstraction again is where that beauty comes from. I like to say the abstract nature of reality is the source of beauty. So just briefly, and I'll tie this up. I did a show once which I called Painting from the Roots of Perception. And that's kind of how I see what it is I do. I'm not trying to paint from a conceptual place. I'm painting from this direct experience and confrontation with reality in the moment. And that, whether it be a still life, whether it be a landscape, or whether it be a portrait, it's this direct confronting of the visual reality that I am studying, looking at, appreciating. That is what it's about. Where does that exist? Where do you receive those vibrations? At what point in your mind in yourself does the mind come in and start to interpret that. And I like to try to get rid of all mentality at that level and paint just with the beautiful reality of what's in front of me, but at the same time that the immediacy of the medium, the brush, the color in relationship to the motif felt by me, William D. Raymond, the artist. My voice, what I strive to express in the moment, what gives me pleasure as an artist. I'm going to cut it there. It's already been a little too many words probably. But listen, have a great day, and thanks for taking a look.